Andreas, first time we've had the opportunity to catch up with you since you've joined the club. So maybe first of all you could give the fans a little bit of background on yourself, your career so far.
Oh, my career. I started pretty young in coaching youth teams, in the first teams. I was in Holland. I got up to the highest amateur level with playing football. And when I was pretty young, I was 24, I started with coaching with the first team of top amateurs. And in the years afterwards, I think it's been now 25 years, I've been coaching all kinds of teams, the second league in Holland, the Eredivisie for 1 year. And the last couple of years I've been in Ajax, first as in the scouting for the first team. And then the last 2 years I was with Jaap doing Young Ajax.
Yeah, because yourself and Jaap have worked together before, obviously, at Young Ajax. And so you two came together, you two have both joined Reading together, so it's a new challenge for both of you.
Yes, correct. We met each other before Young Ajax, but that was not more than seeing and a very short talk. And then Mark Overmars asked us both for doing Young Ajax. So we were, I think, for 15, 16 months working at Young Ajax. We were talking with each other. Jaap has, of course, very good experience here in England with the football, with the fans, with living in England. And so he was asking, if I was in for doing a job together in England. So then Reading came, and the manager had some very nice talks and very good talks with the owners, with the board, and I'm very happy that we're almost 2 weeks going on now with the boys, and I'm very happy the way things are going now.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. How are you guys settling in? I mean, how are things? Been here for a couple of weeks. How are you enjoying England so far? Reading so far?
Yeah, everybody told us the weather in England is very, very bad, but today again I think it's 24 degrees, and we've been training now for 10 or 11 days, and the weather is quite perfect. So we've been in all these days, 1 day off. We went to London, have some sightseeing with Saeed, with Jaap and myself. Yeah, very nice, of course. We're still looking for houses. We're almost finished that, and then after training camp in Holland, the family is coming over, and then we're settled, and then we go on with our lives. And so far, I must say, the people in the club, in Reading, in the hotel we meet, they're all they all want to help us to get along, and that's very nice.
So far in pre-season, you've settled in well, and you've had a couple of weeks to kind of get to know the players. How are things going so far?
Yes, I must say the players have to work really hard in the pre-season, and they know to get in a good shape before the start of the league. And I must say they do very well. We do a lot of scrimmages, passing drills, possession games, to get also that the players get know in the way we want to play. It's a little bit different style than last year. We spoke a little bit with the players, what we've seen in some clips. So players need to get a little bit used to it. And but I must say they do very well. They have a very good attitude. They work very hard. And Saturday we have the first game, and so we're looking very forward to that.
I was going to say, how are things shaping up for that first game? First game for yourself and Jaap to take charge and Saeed. So it's a trip away to Boreham Wood. So how's the squad shaping up for that one?
Yeah, we have a few small injuries. Stuart Moore, the third goalkeeper, at least that was he last year, and Bondi. That's his nickname, I think, from the players. They have some small injuries, so they need a couple of weeks to get back in, the both goalies, and all the players are fit and can play on Saturday. And of course, we want to make a good game. We will be using a lot of players in that game, because also in the match minutes we want to build it up very consistently, and not that when we have to start the league in 6 August, that we have 8 or 9 players out with all kinds of injuries.
That's great. And so what are you guys looking to do at the weekend? Is it going to be a chance to have a look at lots of different players, or how are you going to use the game this weekend?
No, we're going to use the game especially to develop our way of playing, and we need to see all the players also in games to give them a fair chance to show us their skills. And what of course is most important, where we the week after that we are in a training camp, another friendly match. When we come back, another 2 friendly matches. So players need to be fit, but especially they need to get used to the way we want to play, and that's the most important thing also for the game on Saturday. We will use again a lot of players, so everybody gets his minutes to get to show us what his qualities are.
And finally, we've got a training camp obviously coming up next week in Holland. So maybe you can give us have a bit of a chat about what the players are going out there to do and what to expect from that.
Yeah, we're going to leave Monday morning very early. We have a very early flight, but that's okay. Then we come in Holland. We start with a light training session on Monday, and then on Tuesday we have the first session will be very tough, and in the afternoon we will have another session, and on Wednesday we will do one session, and we're going to do a team activity to get also the players known a little bit in a different situation. Thursday we will do one session, some team talks, some individual talks we will going to do during the training camp. On Friday we have a game, and on Saturday morning we will flying back around, I think 10 o'clock Dutch time.
Andreas, thanks very much for your time.
Okay, thank you.